as the measure. So which says mathematically. Is it talking to me? Why are you leaning? Okay. Okay, please, can you be quiet and let's go on? I said PA scale can be defined as the measured or the measurement of alkalinity and the basicity. Are you with me? What we say is okay, mathematically it can be expressed as the pH equals to minus log of hydrogen ion. Are you with me? It's an alkalinity or acidity of a solution. Are you okay now? Can I continue now? Okay. So mathematically it can be expressed as what? pH equals to what? Minus log 10 of hydrogen ion concentration. So on this note, there's something we want to look at here. When we say something is what? Neutral. When you say something is neutral, for example, water, we call it what? Pure water. And it's also what? Neutral. And because it's neutral, what is the pH scale measure number for neutral? 7. So we say that we have what? Plus 2. Plus 10. So raised to power. Minus 7 now. That is for what? For pure water. Are you with me? So when we are looking at this, I want us to go into the proper measurement. But when it talks about neutral, so far any substances is neutral. You should know it's carrying the power of what? 7. You understand? So why others, either acidity or salinity will be determined by the measurements given to us. So, and if you're looking at this, let me quickly express this out for you. Let me just put some expression. Okay. You know what this means, right? You know what it means. That is when we are talking about dissociation of water. That is actually comprises of what? That is the acidity. Are you with me? And the salinity present in it. All right. So for water, we are able to express it out in this format to get our neutral. And at this stage, if you have to get the neutral, normally fully well, if there is a log of base 10, what is the log of base 10, everyone? Is 1, isn't it? Log of base 10 is what? 1. And if you're looking at this, let's look at it. The pH is actually what? Minus log into 10 raised to power minus 7. Find the log of this. What are you going to do? You have what? Minus log base 10 minus 7. What is it going to give you? 7, which actually proves that it is what? Neutral. The answer is going to be what? 7, which means that at this base, we know that pH is neutral. You cannot hear me. Huh? We know that the concentration of hydrogen ion and nitrogen ion is having what? A neutral value of 10 raised to power minus 7. That is at the neutral stage. And when they are talking of water, is actually is actually the concentration of hydrogen and hydrogen ion, and they are the basis of what? 7. So express them in the pH scale. Are you with me? So when we have the base of 10 raised to power minus 7 in the pH scale, and the pH scale has already expressed to us that when we say that is the measurement of the alkalinity and the acidity. Are you with me? So we express in of alkalinity and acidity to write the basis at which water is reacting, which is log what? 10 raised to power minus 7. Minus times minus is actually going to give you what? Plus. And log 10 is going to give you 1. It's going to be what? Remainder of 7, which is actually going to be the number. Because 1 raised to power 7 we still give. All right. So we 1 raised to power 7, it still give you 7 now. No, 1. Sorry. Sorry about that word. All right. So let's look at something here. Sorry. No, no, no. Let me explain to you. If this is it, look at this. Don't worry. Please, you have to manage this voice. Don't worry. I'm coming. Let me explain properly. Eh? What is it? No, it's actually, I'm going to express it way in a simpler way. Can I even pass here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? See, do you know what? I will write. Then maybe I'll come to the middle to explain. Is that fine? Because I cannot really shout from here. I'm only trying to strain the voice the more. Is that so? Okay, let me express some things on the board. I will now explain them before we go into exercises. Is that understood now? Is that understood? Okay. I was saying that when we're looking at the condensation of hydrogen and hydrogen, which actually belongs to water, we know that it's at the what? Because it's pure water and it's neutral, it's raised to the what? Power of 10 minus 7. So on this note, we know that when we are looking at it, the power of minus 7, we actually what? We refer back to the back of the basis where we have what? Minus 7 log 10. Do you understand this? Transferring of the power to the what? Back of the log. And don't forget there's a negative sign of it, which there. So on this note now, we have what? Minus times minus is what? Plus, which is what? Plus 7. Log 10 is what? 1 times 1. So 7 times 1 is what? Which prove that this is what? Neutral. So this is a proof that the water is actually neutral. Is that understood? From the back, do you understand this? At least this is just the basic of it for the proving. Now, if you can do this, sorry, the reason why I'm putting this, all right, please, let's go on. All right, please, let's go on. Let me quickly look at one or two things. Concentration hydrogen ion is also what? Equals concentration of hydrogen ion. If the pH is of hydrogen ion, are you with me? Is 7. What will be the pH of POH of hydrogen ion? It will also be what? 7. Let's look at it. Since both of them are sharing what? The neutral value, it will be what? Do you understand now? Do you understand what I mean? Since they're having what? Equal value. So they've surely produced the same result. Now, if you want to look at the final, where you said, sorry, is what? I don't understand you, please. It's not supposed to be more again.
I don't know why is more for the MQ here?
Is it not in concentration?
I yeah, I don't understand. Let's go to like seven or
What is the unit of concentration?
go for them. But this concentration, this seven, no is the pH.
That is the pH now.
But it's supposed to carry a unit.
Oh, now I understand what you mean. That is supposed to carry. Sorry, don't let that confuse you. Is that understood? What we need is, you've understood how we got the 7, right? Now, if our pH is 7 and pOA is 7, what do we have? So, what is going to be the concentration? The pH and the pOH is going to be what? Equals to, is going to be equals to what? 14. Which actually what? We'll try if there's need to see how I all those play that I did early in the morning is actually what they call ajasa. Please let me explain. We say that pH is the measurement of alkalinity and acidity, and the pH scale actually ranges from what? Is 0 to 14. Are you with me? So, which means that it consists of both what? The acid and the base. Are you with me? It consists of both the acid and the base. So for us to be able to prove the acid and the base, we is talking about the what? The hydrogen ion and the hydroxy ion. For them to be balanced, then definitely it, it must be equal to the full number of the pH scale. And to be able to derive the pH scale, we use what we know as the pure water, which is actually neutral, to be able to determine that do we truly have a complete scale for pH, which actually going to include the number of the alkalinity and that of the acidity. So we prove for each of it. For the concentration of hydrogen ion, we know it's also what? Equivalent to what? Concentration of hydroxy ion, which is raised to power 10 raised to power what? Minus 7. That is at the neutral state. Do you understand now? So at the neutral state, we try to look for it. And don't forget, we say that, though I didn't actually give you the proving, we say that pH is called what? The negative logarithm of the concentration. Negative logarithm of the concentration. The concentration can either be what? Hydrogen ion, or it can be hydroxy ion. For hydrogen ion, since it's raised to power 10 raised to power minus 7, we find the logarithm, which actually give us what? Plus 7. And the same thing actually happens to what? Hydroxy ion. Bringing them together to get a perfect pH of the actual pH scale, we have what? The pH of the hydrogen ion concentration and the pH of hydroxy ion concentration to give us the number of what? 14, which actually proves to us that the pH scale is actually what? Correct, balanced with that of what? Alkalinity and acidity. Is that understood now? If I go to the front there, will you still hear me? Okay, maybe I'll be doing double shifting, and I'll tell your guy to pay me double shifting. All right, please, any question on that now? Can we go? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm not supposed to come back. Ah, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, so on this note, let's go into the full measurement of that. Let me give you some notes. Can you please try to listen from the back? Maybe you can at least hear me a bit. All right, please, let's try this. pH of a solution pH of a solution pH of a solution is a negative logarithm is a negative logarithm to base 10. pH of a solution is a negative logarithm to base 10 of the hydrogen ion concentration in solution. pH of a solution is a negative logarithm to base 10 of hydrogen ion concentration in solution. So if it's pOH, what will it be? It's also the negative what? It's also the negative logarithm to base 10 of hydroxyl ion. Are you with me? So the only difference is what? Their names. Hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. All right. Please, let's look at this. Please, let's quickly answer this question before we further. The pH, the pH, yes, the pH values, the pH values indicate a basic solution. The pH values indicate a basic solution if the pH ranges from what number to what number. Do you hear the question? The pH value indicates a basic solution if the pH still ranges from what number to what number. That is from 8 to 14. Please note that. That is from 8 to what? 14. If question have said if there is an increase in the pH scale in a basic solution, what does it determine? Are you with me? If the question says if there's an increase in the pH of a basic solution, what does it determine? And you know that an increase means what? A strong what? Basicity. While a decrease means what? A weak basicity. And an increase in acid means what? Good. Why a decrease means what? A strong acid. So there are questions like that actually relate in that manner. Let's look at this other question. Then we stop on this. Right. Which of the following substances? Yes, another question. Which of the following substances? Which of the following substances with the corresponding pH value Which of the following substances with the corresponding pH value is alkaline? Is an alkaline? The substances right now. A. Right substances. Then pH. Substances. Then pH. A. Other substances. 9. Are you lost? Which of the following substances with the corresponding pH value is an alkaline? Full stop. That is question mark. So they're writing for you now. Since they say following, definitely there are some times that they need. So put in two columns, substance, that is substance and pH. 1, lime under substance. The pH is 2.4. 2, banana. Lime, 2, banana. The pH is 4.6. 3, distilled water. 4, okay. Now look at the question very well. So which of these substances is an alkali? That is made of magnesium. Why? Because it's 10.5, which is basic. All right. And now, if you look at it, another question can ask, which of these is a strong basis? Is actually what? 10.5. Or they ask, which of these is a weak acid? Which one is a weak acid there? Banana is a weak acid. Why is it a weak acid? Because it's what? It's still what? Is lime is stronger than what? This. Because increase in the number of acidity is weaker acid. Are you with me? Why decrease is a stronger acid. So please note all these questions. These are some of the questions you will come across. And look at this. A solution of pH is said to be what? Acidic, basic, saturated, dilute, or neutral. A solution of pH 7. A solution of pH 7. So, yes, you don't need to write that. I'm just, you find some. We've not really entered into the more the part. So these are just a brief question relating to what we just explained briefly. Are you with me? That is why we are looking into it. All right. So, all right, please, let's go on and look at this. So now let's continue from where we stop. Right. What is the pH? What is the pH? B and the pOH of a solution. What is the pH? That is one. It's two in one question. I'm trying to split it to understand. What is the pH? And pOH. And pOH of a solution. What is the pH? What is the pH? And the pOH of a solution whose hydrogen ion concentration whose hydrogen ion concentration is 4 times 10 raised to power minus 3, whose hydrogen ion concentration is 4 times 10 raised to power minus 3 mole per dmq. Raised to power minus 3 per dmq. Do you hear the question there? Now, if you look at this question, what do they ask us to look for? They ask us to look for both the pH and the pOH. All right, let's look for both. What do you say? Can I continue, please? Nobody's lost in the question. All right, please, let's continue. They've given us the concentration of hydrogen ion to be what? 4.0 times 10 raised to power minus 3 mole per dmq. And we said the pH is equal to what? That is negative logarithm of what? Hydrogen ion. So where we are going to have minus log into the concentration of what? 4 times 10 raised to power minus 3. So let's express this out separately. Whenever this is given to you, are you with me? In terms of base 10, look at it. We have minus log. Since the log belongs to both, you know that. So let's put at it log 4 plus log 10. You can see from there. Can you see? Can you see it now? This, the negative actually is outside board. Can you see like this? I'm trying to express it out in a simple terms. If it has been ordinary number that is not having a longer number of maybe 10 raised to power anything, everything, you can do your calculation directly. But when it has, we break it into this. So this now, let's look at this. Log 4, sorry, it's log 4 and log of this. Don't forget, log 10 is what? Is 1. So log 4 is what? Is 0.60. All right? Plus, this is going to be what? Minus 3. Am I right? This is going to be minus 3. So when you have this, it will be what? Minus 0.60. That is what? Minus 3. What is it going to give you? Minus 0.60 minus 3. What is it going to give you? It will give you what? It's going to give you minus 3.6. Are you with me? So when we have minus 3.6, don't forget, we say that pH plus pOH is equal to what? 14. Ah, wait, sorry. So that is going to be what? I did not even look at it. Calm down. Are you seeing it? Why? Uh-huh. Which sign? What I did is I actually put the minus out first. Are you with me? You can put it together at first also. If you put it together at 4, what will it be? It will be minus log 4 plus this. Do you understand now? And when you have that, should we do it that way? Should we do that way? All right, please, let's look at this. Okay, minus 0.60 Okay, it's going to be plus. Thank you. It's going to be plus. 0 minus plus this will be what? That is plus 3. So minus 0.60 plus 3. That is 2 point what? 2.4. Thank you. So do you understand now? Please, do you understand with this method? Or should I use the second method? Okay. But you understand this. Before we do our final calculation, let's do the second method. Please, where is the duster? Um, all right, let's look at it. We are coming back to the question. That is 4 times 10 raised to power minus 3. So let's open it. Will now be what? Minus log 4. When it breaks in, the multiplication change to what? Addition plus. Are you with me? Minus times plus. What is it going to give you? Minus. So let's put it minus what? 10 raised to power minus 3. Sorry, minus log 10 raised to power minus 3. So when we have this, what do we have? We have minus what? 0.60. Then we have this. When this is what? 1. Minus times minus will change to what? That is plus 3. Do you understand? Or let me see express it out. Which one is plus?
Yes, minus 3 times minus 3 is plus. So it will be plus plus plus. Let's express it.
What am I not expressing here?
Like minus log. No, it's not log. No minus log.
What are you saying?
Like
Please.
minus log 3 is power minus 3 is 3. It's positive 3. What is it? No. My mistake. No. So it will be plus plus.
Minus log 4 is what? 0.60. Okay. Plus. Minus times minus is plus. Is it not? All right, so this is 2.4. All right, so we've gotten our pH. We've gotten our pH already. Are you with me? So let's look for the pOH. For you to determine the pOH, what is the formula for that? You have your pH plus what? pOH equals to 14. Where we have our pH plus pOH equals to 14. Make pOH subject of the formula. You have what? pOH equals to 14 minus pH. So you got your pH to be 2.4. Then your answer will be what? That is 11.6. Am I right? 14 minus 2.4. What will it be?
Oh, 11.6.
What is not understanding there? Eh? Either you use that method or use this method, you see arrive at what? The same answer. I is what? All right, please, let's look at another question. Maybe that will clarify this. Were you not there while I was explaining? Maybe we prove for it for neutral for us to have a full pH scale. It consists of both hydrogen and hydroxyl ion. This is actually for water. And for water, we know is what? It's 7, which is neutral. So, and at neutral stage for hydrogen concentration, it's also what? For hydrogen. hydrozonium, that is hydroxy concentration, hydroxy ion concentration. So which actually amount to 10 raised to power minus 7. So the combination of those, are you with me, give us our full pH scale, which is 14. And don't forget pH scale actually ranges from what? 0 to 14, which comprises of what? Alkalinity and acidity. So that is where this has been generated from. Do you understand now? So if they give you question, the question can be is either they give you the hydroxy ion concentration or they give you hydrogen ion concentration and they ask you to look for the other. Are you with me? So anyhow they give it to you, you look for one and you determine that to look for the other using the second formula. So knowing fully well, we have just three formula that is relating to this. For our pH, the POH, and for both of them, where we have pH plus POH equals to 14. Why these are what? Negative log reading of hydrogen what? Ion concentration. And this what? So do you understand? So it actually give you any of the concentration that is actually available. Then they will ask you to determine for the other. Let's look at one. They say find the pH. Right. Find the pH. Find the pH in which the hydrogen ion in which the hydrogen ion in concentration, find the pH in which the hydrogen ion in concentration is 5.49 times 10 raised to power minus 4 times 10 raised to power minus 4 mole per dmq times 10 raised to power minus 4 mole per dmq. All right, let's do that. They've given us what? Hydrogen ion concentration in this, and they asked us to look for our pH. And to determine your pH, what is hydrogen ion concentration given to you? That is 10 raised to power minus 4, am I right? Okay. So now let's determine our pH. You all, before I continue, you all understand the expression now, right? So minus log 5.49, this is going to be what? Plus into what? 4. Am I right? So what do we have here? Minus log 5.49 will be what? What is minus 5 log 5.49?
0.5 for
Log. Log. Eh? No. What is log? What do you say, Danny? That calculator do not have log.
Yes, I want to do that.
Okay. Wait. If it doesn't have log, does JAMB has a calculator apart from this?
On the system, like your phone calculator.
Okay, wait. I need to teach you maybe the way you have to calculate using that then.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming. Let's finish this. I will give you a trick. Minus is zero minus what again? 7 point
0.774.
plus 4. So what is it going to give you? 3 point what? So this is your pH. Now, if they ask you to determine your pH, you can do it directly, right? Now let's look at more technical question. Let's look at a technical question. Eh? I'm going to give you a trick on that. They say your calculator is normal calculator. So there is a way you're going to do the calculation. I'm going to give you a trick on the phone. Let's calculate this. Please, let's try this. Okay, I'm looking at you. Maybe you saw me as a bit ignore great. Uh, I knew you were the one. And anyway, any, no, that I even smiled at you. I greeted you. You just snubbed me. All right, please, can we continue? Right. What what is the hydrogen ion concentration? What is the hydrogen ion concentration? Are you there now? What is the hydrogen ion concentration of a solution? Of a solution whose pH whose pH is 4.4. What is the hydrogen ion concentration of a solution whose pH is 4.4? Please tell her. Question mark. So what they ask you to look for there? That is what? Not pH. They've given you your pH.
There's nothing like calculator
Yes,
that no.
they just said it now.
How are you going to get that long? 5 pounds. No, that's not six.
5. And do you know why
Is it your calculator?
approximation is not normally acceptable during calculation until the end? It's because you might get something a bit different. Are you with me on him?
0.771, right?
Okay. Are you think? Are you saying this or this? This. The question is giving you 5.49. Okay, wait. Let's do this. Let's confirm something. What? Wait. Let's confirm something. What is the log of 6?
0.7.
What is log of 6?
2 times
Is 0 point what? Is 0.778. Let's say it's 0.878. Abby, are you with me? Look at something here. This is 0.78. Are you with me? So if you are going to look at it, minus 0.78 minus this is going to give you what? 3 point. It's still going to give you what? 3.22. Like 3.22, isn't it? So you can approximate. You can approximate. It will give you a closed answer. All right, can we continue now? All right, please, I need to give you a hint on that calculator stuff. So I was told that your JAMB doesn't have a log in the calculator. How many of you are aware of that? That your calculator you are using for exam doesn't have log. And when it's not giving log and your question is in log, what will you do? Eh? How will you be able to do the calculation? You know what? So you're the one spoiling our table. Please let me look at something for you. A way to be able to convert. Hello, who is that? All right, let's look at the trick that is how you are going to convert your log on a normal calculator. Why are you doing your share? No, it doesn't have units. It's only when it's in concentration that is that unit. So pH is just pH. Calculated on. All right, please, can we continue? So I give you a question now. Okay. Please, I give you a question now. We say you should what? Calculate for the hydrogen ion concentration of a solution whose pH is 4.4. How many of you have done it? So what do you have? What is the question? What is your question? Uh-huh. It's a minus now. We're just trying to substitute this by approximation. Please, while we are on it, I'm on the way that you can do your calculation. 5 point. You have 9.6. Yeah. Which pH? The question is asking for hydrogen ion concentration. Please, let's do it together. Please put your mind there. So look at it. pH has been given to us to be what? 4.4. And they asked us to calculate for what? Concentration of hydrogen ion. So now, how do you do that? Your formula. Make the subject of the formula. What do you have? Before that, let's look at it. pH is 4.4 equals to what? Minus log what? Hydrogen ion. What mistake? Is that what he said? Minus log 10 to base of 10 is still log. It's still log. So let's look at it. When you have this, bring this back here. What do you have? You are going to be have make hydrogen ion the concentration. You are going to be having what? You are going to be having the anti-log. Sorry. What is the question? I'm trying to derive a code for you. That is what I'm doing. They can ask you to look for concentration. Hello, please. Someone is asking a reasonable question here, and you're there shouting. The question is, what do you say? How do you how do you press your anti-lock? That is for shift and log, then the number.
25,100.
I'm decoding a way which you can do it on normal calculator. So wait. All right.
The answer is 9.6.
The answer is what? 9.6. What is minus? No, not this minus. Let me use the one that is clear. What is the shift? The answer is going to give you 3.98 times 10 raised to the power minus 5. Is that what you got?
Oh, minus anti-lock.
Is that what you got? This is how you do it. It says what? Either it says minus anti-log or normal anti-log. You have your shift plus log, isn't it? What? Minus the number 4.4.
Minus
Wait, wait.
09.
10 raised to power minus 5.
Minus
5.
5. Mine.
All right, so I'm trying to look at a code that you can use if your calculator is not having log reading. Are you with me? So I just decoded one code now. So you are going to change your log reading to base. I know that our log reading is in base 10 already. Listen. What are sharing? T? Please. Eh? If you want to do it, you can still do it this way by saying, is that what you're saying? So what are you saying? No, no, no. Tell me now. All right. Okay. When we are doing, do you remember your basic mathematics of when you are talking of base 10, base 2? So that is another way that you can use in calculations when they give you in terms of log reading. Do you hear me? I'm going to write it on the board. Can you hear me at the back? I said to be able to calculate for your log in question, you are going to convert your log back to base. And I said, do you remember your basic mathematics in primary school? days 10, days 2, and to days 4. You understand that? So that is the only way you can convert to that to be able to calculate without log reading. Is that understood? So should we do that? Let's look at this. This is the answer. Now, look at, can you shut up and listen? Ah, the noise is much now. You asked for a way out of logarithm. I'm trying to express it out, and you're there just busy talking. Look at something here. If question is given in this format, are you with me? In terms of logarithm, they ask you to convert it to what? The base. And don't forget, in PH, our logarithm is already in what? Basis of what? Of 10 already. So you can take what? The basis of 10 to raise power the whatsoever number we are having. Are you with me? So let's look at some ways. So this is not the final proving. Log the base, the value. Are you with me? Log the base, the value equals to y. This is just what is going to give you. How are we going to generate this? That is what I now want to go into now to explain. Are you with me? So if you look at the expression here, they say that the base is what carrying the result, which is actually equals to what? The number. So let's look at that.
So ma, X is not the result.
Yes.
And
Let's
you wrote
continue.
Y.
Let me ask a question. That calculator, does it have exponential?
Yes.
The
When
calculator,
you
not
put
this one. I'm not talking of this. I'm
yes,
talking of the
right?
JAMB calculator.
It does not.
Does it have exponential?
These are square roots. And square roots.
Does it have square root?
Without square roots.
Does it have square root? Please
No,
let me know.
use my book. Use my book. I've think already.
That is what it has. I'm trying to use because can you hear me please? Do you know what exponential is? That's a raised to power. Do you know what? Are you ready for me, please? I'm asking this question that can you please be quiet? Shut up there. Ah, I said if it doesn't have a logarithm, we have to convert to base. But there's a question. If you look at the expression I'm having there, it means there's an exponential. Exponential means raised to power. So I'm asking that does the calculator have exponential? So without exponential, then let's use another method. I'm having some different methods we can use. Are you with me? So anyone that is not relating, let me know what calculator is like. It's just like normal calculator with plus, minus, does it have square roots? Okay, just this. And then maybe we use base 2. Let's see.